Good morning. Welcome to Banter with Richie B Live.
Somewhere beyond the beaten path, beyond the whispers in the woods and the stories around the fire, lurks one of the greatest mysteries of our time: Bigfoot. For decades, legends have echoed through the forests, footprints left behind, sightings that defy logic, and questions that demand answers. But this isn't just folklore. This is a call to investigate, to explore, and to uncover the truth. Banter with Richie B isn't just another show. It's a community, a movement, a hub for genuine research, real conversations, and boots-on-the-ground discovery. Every episode dives deep into evidence, expert interviews, field investigations, and the drive to seek what others say is impossible. If you believe in asking questions, if you're ready to get your boots dirty, and if you think the unknown deserves more than just a passing glance, then follow Banter with Richie B. Stay informed, stay sharp, and maybe, just maybe, be the one who finds the truth hiding in the trees.
I love you, baby Jack. I want you guys to keep climbing. I love you, Mama. Bojo's going to get us out of here because that's what he does.
That's right. Hey, nice meeting you all. Thank you for being on there. And yes, we are home of the bone. Let's go.
Yes, sir. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Banter with Richie B. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What an absolute bunch of chaos in the woods last night. Oh, my God. I think I was louder than usual. I don't know. It was so intense, man. It was so intense. It was one of the most intense investigations that we've had in a long time, man. And I got to tell you, my boy Denny called it, man. He was feeling it. He was feeling it on the way in, and we got a little bit of evidence on the way in. There's going to be some audio, so make sure you got your headphones on. We're going to go with some audio. There is going to be talking, blah, 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 and now you got Denny out there with me, and, we're always talking. That's just the way to talk it over here, you know what I mean? Just absolutely wild turn of events last night, and what an absolute honor to be on with STACY Brown out there with just some great researchers, Jared and Jason Monk and Mike Aguilar. And I think I saw he had RPG out there with him in Florida. They had some crazy tech issues going on. Just awesome. Just absolutely awesome. So I got my Ella hat on because she was all over the place last night. There ain't no doubt about that. It had to be. I mean, I got to be honest, man. We came back when we were coming back from the Folly and we went past the world's greatest knocking tree. What's up, Gene? And we entered that intersection and we turned right towards the Gipton chair, which is off in the woods. When we first, I started walking forward when we were hearing them move around. And it was hard because I was having some tech issues with Stacy and them, and they always everybody else in the world attributes to reception or not getting a good connection on our phones, blah, blah, blah. No. Again, I believe we're dealing with something with very high frequencies, okay, that can interrupt things, interrupt your phone, interrupt your radio, interrupt your whatever it is that has frequency. And the more and more activity we got, the more and more issues we had. Once we get away from that activity, I saw that, Andy. Once we get away from that activity, boom, phone's fine. On the way in, things were chaotic. I don't think that they were too thrilled about the big event. You know, I know it sounds crazy, but I put it out there, man. Like, this is what's going to happen tonight, blah, blah, blah. Didn't matter. My phone was acting stranger than usual. And it already acts very strange, right? So, anyways, when I turn that corner and I'm almost looking through, if you could see the gifted chair, right? You can't see it, but say you could. I was right dead on it. And I was approaching slowly. And there's that water bridge that goes up over here, and the huts are to the left of me. So you got the huts, you got the moat, you got that little water bridge. Straight ahead is the gifting chair. Where that water bridge is, I'm gonna say 20 feet beyond that water bridge is where he was standing. 40 feet from me. And I heard the step, I heard crunches, and then believe it or not, with whatever you can hear, we got a 2-minute video. We're gonna try to work through the holy shits and what the F's, because despite what you think and everybody wants to talk about, how they're the world's greatest fucking researcher, and when there's a bipedal being out there weighing about 800 pounds, standing about 9 feet tall, and there's 4 of them surrounding you, and you're just going to sit there like a meek little flower and not make a noise, you're fucking dead wrong, and you're telling me that you've never been in that situation before. So thank you for that. At least I know the truth. So that isn't what happens. I had one gentleman on Stacy's channel telling me to shut up and all this stuff. Well, no, I won't shut up. That ain't never going to happen. It's never happened in 55 years. I put it to him somewhat politely over there because it's not my channel. But now that we're on my channel, go fuck yourself. How's that? I talk to these beings like they're like they're one of my friends, a family. Yeah, that's how I talk. So, and I've been in many, many situations over the years that tells me that I perhaps have a little experience at this, and I'm still alive. I get to come home to my family. Nothing's out there to harm me now. I've built a relationship by talking, by treating them as they are on my level. So, so you're going to hear a lot of that, but I want to clean up all that nonsense now. I don't want to say anything on the side about talking and all that stuff, because if you're not out there in pitch black, basically shitting your pants, just please be quiet, because you don't know. At time I was nervous. Damn right, Sam. I was nervous at times because I wasn't sure how they were taking the whole event by the way my phone was acting. So, and not only that, I've never been flanked on 4 sides. Not 2, which I have many times. Not 3. That thing is kind of twisted from all the street fights, so I have to turn it like that. There you go. Not 3, like I have been many times. 4. Right? Everybody does have that plan until they get punched in their mouth. Not that I'm condoning violence in any way, YouTube. Oh, YouTube, by the way, go fuck yourself too. Okay, thanks. Anyways, before I get into the dark realm and all that stuff, let's get Wojo in here, the co-hostess with the mostest. Where's she at? Hey, girl. Let's bring her in.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Richie? And boom! Welcome to Banter with Richie B.
You like
I just want to put this out there. Thank you to Stacy Brown and Mike and Jared and Jason also to be part of the group. But also I want to thank my friends, Richie and Denny and Andy. But I had such an amazing day, and it all started with fishing. So I just want to thank you for all that, because we had such a great time from beginning to end, and I could see your body, and we're just beat. It was a lot of energy last night. It was like Richie said, it was crazy.
Yeah, and I'm cooked, man. I'm literally and figuratively cooked. I decided that the farmer's tan wasn't cutting it for the sexy side of my life, so I took off my shirt and sat out in the sun, and I just baked. And now I got that. Now I got that sun beat plus the pollutants that are in the air. I'm an asthmatic, so I've been on the nebulizer like 2-3 times every freaking day. It sucks.
Yeah.
So the breathing part earlier, I couldn't breathe. I could barely talk to Wojo on the phone. I'm like, I gotta go, bro. I can't even breathe. I learned all about Richie lately. I got nothing but thank you, Mickey. I appreciate you. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Let's I want to welcome everybody worldwide, Doc Realm TV.
Where fear lives.
We are on every Roku television, every Amazon Fire Stick worldwide. Get over to Doc Realm TV, pay that $4.99, and check out what they have going on all the time, man. They got all kinds of cool stuff going on. They got some new shows over there, tons and tons of paranormal stuff. They got some crazy ass wrestling they do. They got all kinds of. They're just fun dudes, man. Just fun dudes, and for $4.99, you can throw your cable TV out the freaking window and just enjoy yourself all the time watching that whole app. You know what I mean? H-Low Media, capital H, capital L, capital O Media. We're over there as well. That's an outdoor platform where they give you hunting tips and all kinds of things like that. That's where it kind of started. Then Dustin Daniels, the owner, wanted to get into Bigfoot, and he reached out to me, and I jumped right on. I said, "Yeah, man, let's do it." And I always like spreading the message and the word to wherever we can get it. So we're over there on his media platform. He since has added ECBRO, Daniel Benoit, however you want to call it, friend of ours. He had reached out to me and asked me about him because Dustin Daniels had talked to him. So I gave Dustin a great word, obviously, because Dustin's a cool dude. So now there's 2 Bigfoot people over there. So make sure you get over there and check it out. That's a free platform. You can go on any Roku television and just punch in H-Low Media, and there you go. You're off and you're running, and you're checking out his cool stuff. So a lot of cool stuff on the Roku TVs, man. Get rid of that cable crap. I hate them. Bunch of junk. Although I do have to admit, I do have the DirecTV app, and I love it. It's $100, but I love it. It's just, because cable's ridiculous. What is it, 160 to 200 something, $300 for cable, something stupid. And this thing has everything, and you can go on any TV, anywhere, your phone, it doesn't matter. I love it. I admit it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I'm probably the only one in the house that watches it. I try, but no, I set up little places for other people to watch stuff, but they don't. They just watch that YouTube crap.
Yeah.
Crap tube. Tubus of crappus. Let's do a quick hello and let's get rolling. It's not going to be an extra long one because, like I said, I am cooked literally and figuratively, and my breathing has been off, so I can already feel it building up.
Oh, by the way, I got my tan going too. I took off my
hey,
shirt
hey,
last night.
girl, hey, girl.
I had the same tan as you. Not as much down here, but up in the shoulders.
Fucking.
I'm like, why am I feeling burnt?
I just saw your bra strap. Come on, this is a family show. Oh, what is going on with my mouse? Oh my god, my mouse is freaking out. What? Who did that? Oh, okay, I guess I did. I'm just just scrolling. Gene Tewksbury was number 1.
Gene,
love Gene. Gene Ghost Cats and Cryptids this Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern time. You want to check that out. Not only that, I just got confirmation on a collaboration come August 2nd. Where's he going? Why is the co-host?
I forgot to turn on the light.
Yeah, but there's a co-host just gets up and leaves.
He'll
sit down. Oh wow, you ripped one. August 2nd, we got a kick-ass collaboration going on between Curious Cryptids and Gene Tewksbury. That awesome. Is going to be absolutely epic. You don't want to miss that event. And Gene is absolutely on the climb. Her numbers are through the roof. You guys just keep supporting her. She deserves every bit of it. She's been doing this stuff for a very long time, man. And she's damn good. So we are obviously privileged and honored to have her as a family member and to add Curious Cryptids in there. Curious will be coming up. I'll get a date. We're not sure about which platform we're going to. So I don't really want to train her for Restream and then have her not do Restream. So a bit of a conundrum. I'll make my decision tomorrow what we're going to do. Susan Ahern is here. Hello, Susan Ahern. Hey. I want to know what I missed. Oh, boy. Too much to talk about.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Lots of cover. Big Andy's here. It says, hey, everyone, I need to watch last night's event to see what I missed.
Andy, that guy.
Andy, you didn't miss. You
That's how
didn't
you
miss.
say
You didn't miss jack shit, bro. Trust me, bro. You were in the thick of things, my man. Our boys were putting on a show last night. Ain't no doubt about it. Curious Cryptids. There she is. What's up, girl? Denny O, another member of Me Bro, Mother Earth, Bigfoot Research Organization, the newly formed group that we are going to be building up on and reaching out to people to join. We are going to have our own private Facebook page that only members will be able to use and document their research on, for starters, while we build a real website, because Facebook's toilet water. I'm not really much into conglomerate pigs. I don't know if you noticed. And Ben 15, what's up, my man? How you doing? Good to see you.
What's up, Ben?
JT's in the hizzy.
Hey, JT.
JT. Tim Vogel.
Hey, Pony Boy. Great to see you, bud.
Yeah, I talked to Tim Vogel. Now tell me, I got to get with Stacy on this. Sorry, my breathing's
Ow!
stepped right on you, huh?
Oh my god!
Did you get a claw on the toe?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you got a claw
Yeah.
on the. Oh, that's what you
Yep.
get.
I'm good. I'm
Over
good.
there,
I'm getting beaten up everywhere I go, Rich.
over there patting the dog. Everybody hears you patting the dog. I'm like, next we know we're gonna hear it snoring, a couple of farts. Just a fucking
sticking me out. Yeah.
One dog. It's like a zoo. I don't even
Oh
get
my
it.
god.
But I had a good idea, and I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want to go out that way, and I want Stacy Brown to have one of his shows while we're out there at the cabin.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it. Let's just leave it at that. I'll do it a little bit. I'll do a little, kind of cryptid type message, because I don't know Tim's situation, and I want to put things out there that shouldn't be put out there. But you get my gist, right?
You know that, gorilla.
We used to say back in the day, "Do you catch my drift?" And they go, "Nope, but I sure can't smell it." Kurt W's in the hizzy dizzy.
What's up, brother?
Gotta love the W.
The W.
So if you hear my breathing, sorry guys. Arthur's here. Arthur Walk. What's up, buddy?
Arthur, great to see you, bud.
Yep. Boy, what a day we had yesterday. Oh my god. I didn't care. I didn't get one damn bite fish. I think it's the first time in my life, and especially in that crazy ass fishing hole of mine. And I enjoyed the hell out of myself. Watching my boys act stupid and hang out with some of my best friends and get along with them. It was just awesome. I got a nice black and white picture of us right at the water. It was just awesome, dude.
I will say this, Rich. Max stole the show because at the very end, guys, he brought his pole. I'd never seen so much fishing line all over a pole before. And he was just putting it in the car. I'm going, dude, what happened? That's just a bad day.
He destroyed 3 fishing poles.
He's an animal, dude.
Three fishing poles. One of them's a bait caster. Junked the reel. Got on his. He had one of the eyelets up top was cutting his bait. He kept shooting lures and bobbers out into the water. His line kept snapping, so he put that one away. He grabbed David's newer one and split that. That thing went in half. It came right off the other end of the pole. He was whipping it so hard. He's watching too many videos about fishing, I think, dude.
I just couldn't believe how far the lures were going. They were just scattered everywhere, like 60, 70 feet away from us. Like he was just like slinging them.
Yeah, he had a day.
Breaking them off.
Sam's here. Sam's pretty paranormal. What's up, Sam? The greatest producer.
Sam.
Mickey Richards. Mickey Richards is in the house.
Hey, Mickey. What's up, brother?
Let's see. All right. Oh, BMO.
Hey, BMO. What's up, brother?
The actually guy didn't shut up himself. And you know what I'm talking about, huh, Curious? Yeah, he didn't shut up himself the whole time in chat. Yeah, well, everybody knows everything. They're unbelievable. They're the best. Oh, my God, the best researchers ever when they sit behind that screen.
Did you see BMO's message?
What, the sexy voice one?
Yeah. I just saw that. That's awesome.
A riot. I love how he's opened up so much with us, and I just love it.
Oh, yeah.
And Andy says we were surrounded.
Oh, dude.
We were 100% surrounded. I looked at Andy. I went to say something to Andy, and there was this big crunch behind Andy by like 30 feet. And I said, "Oh, my God, they're behind us." And he goes, "Yep." because Andy don't barely move. So Andy goes,
Right.
"Yep, he's
Yep.
behind me. He's about to kill me. Okay, I'll see you later,
You're gonna
Richie.
get probed.
Richie, I'm gonna die."
But,
Benno, you guys were awesome, Richie. You bring it. You know it, baby. Let's go. And the lights came out. You're right, Benno. You are right. And like another thing, like Denny said, if you watch the video, you could see little tinges of green in that gray box. He said green. There was green in there. I'm gonna give him his props. Mickey Richards says, I've learned a lot about Richie lately. I got nothing but respect for him. Well, thanks. Thank you, brother. We've gained respect for one another, Mickey. I haven't learned anything about you, but I respect you. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. I'm ready for bed. Hey, what's up? Deep Woods Protocol. Welcome to the show. Hey, guys. They say he, they, him, sure, shim. Papa Squatch Productions, everybody. Jason Monk taking pine cones to the face last night. Like a good boy. I was very proud of him. He had a nice knot on his eye. So to touch a little bit on that, a lot of times you find when you go into a new area like that, going through the rituals and stuff like that is great, but the personal value is even greater. So they want to know who Jason Monk is. You know what I mean? So to talk to them like you talk, shake their hand, look them in the eye like a man type of thing. And hey, my name's Jason, pleasure to meet. Not that you don't know what you're doing, bro. But I'm just saying, I've seen and heard this before of being in new places like that, Hell, even Wojo, when he had his sighting and he's in there, he's getting the huge bangs on the tree. He wasn't getting soft taps or gentle knocks. He got 7 large bangs on a tree, like trying to freak him out. This guy's new here. What the hell's he doing here? And what does he do? He shows him his palms, lets him know he's got 5 fingers like them, and he says, "Hey, my name's the Wojo. Perhaps you heard of me, motherfucker." Yep. And they came out and made gentle love. Oh, sorry. Twisty McThrottle. Richie B has great radio voice. So that's right, Jim. I got to say, you have a great name, by the way. Right? That's right, Jim. We're here with Twisty McThrottle. Back to you, but it's Trottle, actually. It's McTrottle. It's not even Throttle. Look at it. You want to say Throttle.
It would have been awesome. It was Twisty McThrottle. That would have been awesome.
I don't know. I kind of like the Trottle.
Twisty McTrottle.
That's right, Jim. We're here with Twisty McTrottle's over here, Bob. I got to tell you, I never heard of such a guy. That's a cool name, man. Where'd you get that name? Don't even tell me it's your real last name. I'm leaving. Not there's anything wrong with it. I just would be like so jealous. General Tidbits is here. If you missed the Carlozzi episode on Wednesday night, well, you're just out of the loop, I guess. Look at Sam over here, executive producing. Huh? Good to have you back, girl. We miss you. I wish I could see the whole thing, but Restream setup is stupid. Oh, God. I can't get started because I can barely breathe. What? Oh, and there's the lowdown channel.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Jared's in here somewheres. I think I blew by him. Jared, what up? Jared's a nut. You see his little video about shutting the gate?
Yeah, that was pretty. I get that, too. Good for you there, Jared.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I hope you get some sleep, too. You make me nervous.
Good for you pooping on your buddies. Ohio Bigfoot Research has got lots of waving going on. I haven't quite seen that of him. Is that truly you, Tim? Jackie DP. Good evening, all. Well, welcome.
Hey, Jackie.
Some new faces on here tonight. I'm very happy to see that. I love that. Jump in, be part of our research, offer your advice, thoughts, and theories. We're open-minded. We love to have conversation, discuss, and run with your ideas, too. Martin Fernbach is here.
Man, we miss you, bro. The rodeo wonder over there.
Yep. Martin's got all kinds of things going on up there at his house. Jeez. Good show, guys. Yeah, lots of activity. Yeah, we did some clips of some videos that we did and stuff, and not even out of your secret fishing spot. That's nothing, Kurt. It was crazy. Yeah, we were having fun, man. Denny caught a couple. He's the only one that caught anything. I caught a sunburn. What kind of fish were you all catching the other day? Oh, we were trying to catch largemouth bass, typically. One guy was telling us how there's a 10.5 pounder in there that they caught and a 9.4 pounder they caught. That place is nuts. Previously Possessed is here.
Hey, previously.
D Hoot lost y'all lost signal about 3 minutes in yesterday. I was hearing something in the background. Can you enlighten me on what y'all heard? We didn't hear anything. What are you talking about? We were packed up and went. We packed up and went home because you weren't there.
Yep, that's it. Sorry.
Yeah. No D Hoot. I'm out.
We actually had a meeting. You weren't there. Where were you?
Yeah. You were supposed to be there. Suspended.
We love you, D Hoot.
Oh, here we go. Gals, ghosts, and ladies. I got to tell you, Joe, about to get down to crazy with gals, ghosts, and ladies. Hello, Jennifer. Back to you, Wojo.
What's up, Jennifer? Great to see you.
He goes, what? Mickey Richards goes, whatever, Richie.
I love this dude.
Yeah, dude, it's so funny. Like 5 minutes after I saw it.
5 minutes well after.
There goes the
whatever.
Respect. Yeah. Oh, it's Patty Malaki. Hello, Patty Malaki. That was a friend last night that was telling me about my ancient blood, I believe. Chester Nichols, what's up, dude?
Hey, Chester.
All right, let's get rolling here. We got a lot of people in here. I love it. Keep talking to each other. I love it. I was looking at the stats, and a lot of it's chat back and forth, and I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fishing and Bigfoot. Yeah, right. Two of my favorite things, right? Big mouth bass and Bigfooting. Fixed it. Oh, he fixed it. Look at Twisty McThrottle. New name. Oh, shit. Whoa, Joe. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Man. That's amazing. That is touch. Yes, it me, Rich. Haven't been on my. No, you haven't been, my man. We notice when people aren't around. Took a long time for Richie and the guys to establish. You're right. You're right on, Benno, and you've been there. Yeah, buy the damn merch, okay? The merch store is sleeping. Wake up, people. I got some Mebro stuff coming out for that merch store. You're going to have some Mebro logos coming out. Donna Copis, how are you?
Hey, Donna.
Yep, and the Ernie Davio collection is in there. You want to check out the Ernie Davio collection. Definitely check that out. I like that. 5 minutes into the show, and Wojo's got people changing their names. Oh, that's awesome.
Sorry.
Wojo, I am going to step off stage real quick. I just got to take my inhaler. What's going on?
It's like major thunder showers here.
Really?
Yeah. Like my house is like shaking. That's why I keep looking over. I'm like, what is that sound?
It's just Bigfoot. You can start up by talking about our entrance on the way in, and then when I get back, we'll play that 2-minute video, okay?
Yeah,
sounds like give me 1 minute, guys. I apologize. Hang on.
So, welcome everybody, and I also saw Rockin' Rhonda. How you doing, Rockin'? Yeah. So everybody, we showed up, and we're just we said our prayers. We got our little group gathering here, and you had a sage going, and right off the bat, woo, from a distance. And then it did it again. And the cool thing is, because I'm right beside Richie, Denny's just roaming off. But we both looked at each other. We both looked at Denny. He goes, look at Denny. I go, I know. Because Denny's head popped up. He goes, guys, over there. And that's when we started hearing. So, D-Hoot, to answer your question, as we started, it was the whooping. We had a lot of whoops going on, got the dogs going, but you can hear the difference in the tones of which is which. It was pretty cool stuff. Felt like high energy right off the bat. I think so. We have an audio for that for you guys. So between that, and I'll just go as far as we walked in the woods. We went to the gifting tree that at the entrance, and they had the peanut butter cups and perfectly torn granola bar. So yeah, we've been getting hey, Andrew Hume, yeah, what's going on, brother? You better be representing the Banter Hats. I know where you live, my boy Andrew. So yeah, right off the bat, the first few minutes, we had a lot of stuff going on. But then that high energy comes with a price, and that is trying to get um, on Restream on YouTube, and we just kept getting kicked out. It was a tough start, but as time went on, um, yeah, we really had a lot of action, and Denny and Andy. I mean, like right off the bat, I mean, to have that type of reaction that early was awesome. I mean, we just knew we would have a good day. The only nervous part was to get on um, Stacy's podcast because we're just getting kicked out left and right, and a lot of things in the woods, a lot of high energy. Um, so anyways, I don't want to go too far into it because it's past the minute. But yeah, if you guys check out our merch, please check out the merch store. We get a lot of cool stuff. So please, actually, my friend Andrew is a winner. He was a winner of $100 gift certificate for the merch store and got himself some cool stuff, cool shirts, cool hats. We also have socks. You got to check out those socks. We got Ella's edition. Check out Ella's edition, and of course the Ernie Davio edition. Ernie Davio is a dear friend of ours. We had on the show a long time ago, and a dear friend of his made this drawing of his encounter, like 3 feet away. It happened in Western Massachusetts. His story is second to none, like incredible. Um, so we do, have his edition. Because of what Ernie gave us, the Ernie Davio edition, but this is exactly what they look like and what have you of what he saw. So, all right, Rich, I only went as far as just the gifting tree, but we said a lot about at the very beginning. So
Okay.
that's where we're at.
All right. Sorry about that. I actually had hit my nebulizer a little bit. Which one is this one that I had in here? Let me see. Is this the 2 minute one?
I think it's
Move it up.
oh,
Um,
it's a 44-second one, Rich.
oh, this one is? Yeah. See, I can't see the bottom of it because all my shit's in the way. It just
Yeah,
drives me freaking nuts, bro. I don't get it why they do this. This has done nothing. I'm not impressed. Clearly, you guys. Oh, there we go. Now I can move it. All right. Well, I got this one up, so let's just see it, and then we'll jump to the 2 minute one. Here we go. No, this is a 2 minute one. 201. Let me see here. Andrew Hume. Oh, there's Andrew. Yeah, you're right.
yeah.
Still waiting on sweatpants. Oh, well,
Oh, his idea was he's hoping that maybe like
I remember the
it,
conversation.
yeah, if Jess could like stop making sweatpants, that would be a big hit.
Yeah, well, it's a whole thing too. When you make stuff up, it's about pricing too, right? But
Exactly.
yeah, I think I have a draft saved for that actually. When we talked, Andrew, I'll jump back. I'll look at it tomorrow. I'm going to be in the studio doing that.
Mm.
Probably late afternoon. All right. So this is the 2 minutes up by the intersection. Where we were we were basically surrounded. So let's see. She wants y'all to get swept. Yeah, no, I remember we had that conversation a little bit, Andrew. I remember that. Yeah. She's not the only one. Trust me. It's just a matter of what they have in their store, and then we can adapt to what. Then we can add, our logos and stuff on it. A
Right.
great idea. I love it. I'll check it out tomorrow. All right, here, guys, get on your headphones and enjoy this little menagerie. Yeah, so right there, instantly you hear the like sounds like breaking and stuff. A lot of it's stuff being thrown at us. So watch, you'll hear it again. Right there, something was thrown. You hear it bounce. Did you hear it bounce? I changed my picture for any ignoramus haters. You can listen to the bounce over this landing. Right there, yeah. Thump, tink.
Can anybody hear what's going on? Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing's going to show, but I don't even hear it.
what do you mean you don't hear it?
I don't hear nothing. Guys, there's not going to be any picture,
It's nighttime. There's no picture. Can
but I
you
don't
hear?
hear anything.
Can't
No,
hear.
no, none of this. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate Restream.
All right,
Didn't we,
settle down.
didn't we just listen to this out? Didn't we just listen to this before we came into our show?
Yeah.
I can't stand these people. No spund. All right. Well, let's see this one. Tell me if you can hear that one.
On this one? No. Yes.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
Okay, I can't get nothing.
Now this one you can hear, right?
Yep. No, I don't hear nothing.
You don't hear nothing?
No, I don't hear nothing.
Okay. The curious says yes. I just
Okay, as long as you guys can hear it, I've heard it before, so okay. Go ahead, Rich.
well, why can't you hear anything? Aren't you concerned about that?
Yeah, I am, but I'd rather have everyone else hear it. That's all.
Doesn't make any sense.
I know it doesn't. The one was crazy, dude.
I hate these people, dude.
Can I take a picture? I pull the trigger on this or no? Yes.
I can hear it.
I can't get nothing.
What's sound on? The sound's on. Hang on a minute. Let me do this. Hang on. I already ran this before the show. I shouldn't have to do anything except press fucking play.
Can I take a picture? I pull the trigger on this or no? Yes. Okay, I can't get nothing.
Who said I need to turn the sound on? Oh, the sound's on. Did everybody hear that knock?
Let's just try it again. Is the volume all the way up?
But why are you going to talk over it? All right. I'm about ready to go home. Volume's all the way up. I know how to turn volume up and down. It's not that fucking crazy. It's a volume button. You just turn it up and down. It's wicked easy.
Can I take a picture? I pull the trigger on this or no? Yes. Okay, I can't get nothing.
And then every time I loop it now, some people are hearing it, some people are not. I can't get nothing. There's two people talking, then it stops. Right there. It's like right at 7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody? Some people say I did. Some people say nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard it go on that time. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
wild.
it is. People are hearing it. Susan heard it. Curious.
So that's one of them. That's in that same area where we're surrounded. So we've been flanked. I heard it clear. Yeah, clear in the a lot of times you can hear it in there. Yeah, it stops after the knock. Yeah, very good. It's called a clip. What is going on tonight? What is happening? Huh?
What's the name of the streaming software Richie's using again? Restream.
And I've got headphones on with volume all the way up. I rarely hear what you all hear. You got to get new headphones, Rhonda. Let's get Rhonda's address and get her some good headphones. She worries me with technology. We're here for you, Rhonda. The name of Restream. It sucks. This rain on my tin roof won't let me hear anything. Do you have like headphones? Like headphones? That's the only thing I don't like about tin roofs, by the way. The sound would worry me. But when I have my headphones on, I have noise cancel. These are noise cancel. I don't hear nothing, and I got a 3-year-old tornado that runs around my house. So, Andy, did you get the link I sent you, buddy? Don't start with me, Andy. I sent you a link there, buddy, and then I sent you a text saying I sent you the link. Remember that? No, nothing. Now listen to this one. This one was very odd because I think Wojo and I are the only ones that heard it, and I have never heard any. There was a few things out there last night I had never heard. There was a whistle across the river that I heard, and it was a rhythmic whistle. It was and Denny put it best. If I was camping and I heard that, I would think that there was another person messing with me. I mean, exactly. And where the whistle came from, there is nothing there, and not even a human would be there, especially in the dark. There's no way. That area there is so secluded. It was pretty wild. But this one here, I was looking at Wojo, and over his shoulder was the moat and the huts, and this is what we heard. Now, get your headphones, press them up against your ears tight, turn up your volume, and try to enjoy. Right there. Watch our reaction. Listen.
What was that? Was that you? No.
It just went.
That's why I was looking at you. Whoop.
That was wild.
It was.
It was like it was a whoop, but it was like a soft whoop.
Yeah, it's like a real faint, soft.
Over your stream preview area, click the customize icon and drag and drop your video sources to resize or reposition them. Yeah, I tried that. I didn't have much luck. I'll try it again though, BMO. Thank you, BMO. Yeah, that was wild, man. It was like a Bigfoot whoop that sounds like an EVP, like you're out ghost hunting. It was crazy. Here we go again. It's like a perfect whoop. 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 Yeah, definitely. It was too.
What it sounded like a young one, like a young, like.
Yeah, like he was trying something new. I don't know. Mickey Richards says, I got 2 possums in my pocket to keep them warm. Their mama got unalive. Sorry to hear that. That's good on you, my man. Good on you on that. I like that. Good stuff. Yeah, kind of like it goes, whoo, 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 but one time. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So it was something I had never heard in the woods, and we both heard it. The primary left-hand menu is collapsible and can be managed directly by clicking the 3 dots at the bottom of the panel. Look at him; he's giving me my own manual. I love it.
Well, because at first I could hear you playing it, and then I could tell you were trying to play it again. I didn't hear nothing.
Yeah,
I guess some people have, but yeah, going back to that whoop. I mean, because again, this is all during the chaos, all the throwing, you hear tree knocks, things like that. But then you hear this little whoop like that, and
yeah, Andy,
out of all that,
yeah, Andy, your whole screen's black. I'm going to jump in the river. Reorder add widgets directly. Yeah, they say a lot of 12:05. I'm doing it now. That's how I'm figuring it out. Oh, cool. All right. Well, I'll do all that next show. I don't dare touch anything in the middle of a show around here. You kidding me? Shit will blow up. Clicking the ad. What does it say? Ad source or ad channel? Yeah, I've done that. Oh, extra. Oh, there we go. What? Maybe Andy. Oh, nope. Now there's two Andys. She had the extra camera. Oh, camera. Oh, there's a B. I see a B. Oh, okay. Doing good. Getting closer, buddy. Getting closer. You're amazing. Yeah, I don't know. You just got to get permission. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drop this one out, and then this one here. Andy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
But the camera's got a line through it on
Yeah. That means you didn't give it permission.
it. No, it comes up front camera.
All right, everybody, welcome almost Andy to the show.
That guy.
Yeah, that guy. I'll let you do your thing. I would back out and do my permissions over. That's what I would do. That's just me. Let me know. I'll check back in a minute, or we'll just keep audio. It's whatever you like, but try that. You're on your laptop?
No, I'm on one of my phones.
Oh.
Well, there should be an arrow right beside the camera, Andy. You see the arrow that's facing down. Press that, and then press.
Yeah, it's got 15 different cameras there.
Yeah, well, go to camera 1 facing front.
Yeah, that's the one. We only need one. I can't handle 15 of you.
That's what I'm on, front camera.
Okay.
All right, I'll go front facing front, camera 3.
Yeah. Yep, front camera. Like I can hear the delay. Can you hear it? Back triple camera.
That was the only front camera.
I know. I'm going.
How about facing back camera?
How about? Oh God, I can't. All right. Good luck. Anyways. All right, here we go. So let's check out another piece here we got going on. I think I got some images. Oh, I got a cool image of the light I want to show you guys and kind of its transformation. This one I don't. This one here was kind of like soft taps.
Yeah, what was that? What was it? Did you hear that shuffling? Yeah,
There's something coming in the water.
A lot of shushes too.
Hang on.
Like it took a couple of steps in the water.
Tree knock. That was a bang on a tree.
Yeah, let me back that up.
Hang on.
Like it
Right
took a
there.
couple of steps.
What was it? Did you hear that shuffling? Yeah,
There's something coming in the water.
Right there.
Hang on.
Like it
Right
took a
there.
couple of steps in the
It's actually at 10 seconds.
Did you hear that shuffling? Yeah,
There's something coming in the water.
Hang on.
Like it
Right
took a
there.
couple of
Dunk.
steps in the water.
What was it? Did you hear that shuffling? Yeah,
There's something coming in the water.
Hang on.
Like it took a couple of steps in the water.
That was a bang on a tree.
You got the IR on it, Wojo?
Is that a whistle? I'm hearing something right there. Oh fuck was that?
Dude, that was that whistle that I heard. But it started out with a big tree knock. It had a little bit of soft taps, which are very difficult to hear. And then it had that whistle when we were sitting there by the fire. What's up, Finchy? How you doing, man? It was that whole area was absolutely crazy. And it seemed like it was like the prelude of, basically of things to come, right? We had some things coming up that we didn't realize were about to happen to us. So something gets thrown at me. I called this one.
Is that a whistle? Is that you whistling?
Oh, right there. That's the bounce. You hear it?
Are you whistling? Are you whistling?
You hear that?
Are you whistling?
Oh fuck!
Are you whistling?
You can always tell a throw because it does that double bounce.
Yeah.
What is that clicking? Yeah, that was wild, man. Dude, I have never gotten so many things thrown at me in the woods before. Like, it was crazy. Crazy. Everybody still on the side there? Awfully quiet over there. Oh, what's this one here? I haven't seen y'all show. Oh, there. All right. Wow, see? That sounded like a tree knock, but not letting the strike piece rebound. Oh, I see what you're saying. Look at all these
Right.
comments just came in. Oh my God. Finchie's been in. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's been in here. And I just saw him. That's awfully strange, Restream. Full frontal. Yeah, lots of full frontal. Older Windows program can prevent cameras too, I found with Zoom. Yeah, look at all these. I didn't see these comments. Where did they go? Last
Same
one I had
here.
was yeah, it was almost like the whole thing kind of like froze up because I watched the numbers drop and I'm like, what's going on? The double bounce makes a funny sound when it bounces off of yeah, the pine cone off the head thing. Yeah, Benno, we need an old Polaroid camera. Yeah, I like the old Polaroids. I think they'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, see, that is clear. All good, mate. Yeah, and my mom, myself, and my dad have been taking dad to. Oh, okay. Well, God bless, man. Many prayers. Yeah, I just saw these comments come in. Yeah, I got to get rid of these guys. Yep. Yeah, last one I saw forever was BMO's comments about what to do. And then now here we are. Wow. Okay. That's weird. No, that was some cool stuff. So this one here is when we're going in, we're hearing this, and we deal with this a lot. And this is really, really a good recording of what we deal with before we get on the air with you guys. Well, I don't know, Rhonda, we were, we kind of came up close to them as opposed to them coming up close to us. We're the ones that were walking back into what they were doing, whatever they were doing. We've gotten things thrown at us before in the same type of situations, but all of them were congregating around that area. Go more than likely, what we assume is going to check out the gifting chair. The crazy part was that we stopped and we're like, "Yeah, we're gonna come in. Is that cool with you?" And they backed off and let us go to the gifting chair. That was crazy. Because when we got to the gifting chair, I had more stuff thrown at me. Wojo was down packing the gifting chair, and there was stuff getting thrown at me. There was one thing bounced off a tree right next to me. So I just kind of make it, we're still here, type of thing, or messing with me. I kind of I see a big smile on their face when I think about it. They think it's funny. I think they think my reaction is funny, because I'm what the effing all the time. Like it's like it's the first time every time. I'm like, oh no, boo, it's like dealing with furry ninjas. Yeah, right. Seem like well, that's it. Well, that's the other thing Rhonda and I had mentioned to my group that we talk in. Um, and I think Susan Ahern's still here, and I see more of what she has told me in the past. Is they're all connected. They're all connected, and they're trying to let you know that's part of their message, that they're all connected. Part of their message is that we are all connected, right? As humans, right? But we're too ignorant to see it. And part of the message is we got to wake up and see that fact before it's too late. So when you see a lot of the things that are happening within my group that are the same, Martin in New Hampshire, Sam in North Carolina, Gene in Maine, just different areas and things. All of a sudden these lights are appearing, or I'm talking on Stacy's as a host, and I'm talking about the lights, and then Jared and them see lights down there. That's them taking that and trying to use that towards their message, and so to speak, that hey, we are all connected. So that's the way I kind of look at it, and the way I feel it to be the case. I would whoop or whistle. Yeah. It's just crazy, right? So we all got to start waking up to a lot of things. What's up, Tyler? How you doing, Roller Dog?
Hey,
But
Roland.
no, that's a great question. There are a lot of connections, not just with throwing, but with vocals, with lights, off by all the storms everywhere. I didn't really have storms, but storms will produce, definitely ramp things up no matter what you're doing. You know what I mean? Um, Let me see this one. This one is just sound, so don't anybody panic. There was some areas we didn't want you to see. not you particularly, but local people. And I do actually have an audience in the town that I'm living in. They just sit here quietly, probably waiting to write shit down. So it's just sound. Supposed to be just sound, but we'll see.
Oh, you said, we go good together.
Let me just make sure. Is that why did it come up on screen like that? Yeah, Susan. It's just black. Okay. Yeah, Susan. It's just putting it out there. You know what I mean? Now that the connection's been drawn for me, it's just kind of putting it out there. A lot of people won't grasp that, and they'll deem me as a Fruit Loop, but I don't really care. I get the message now. Let's see what Papa Squat says. That's true too, Rhonda. I brought 4 charged batteries for them to use. 3 of them needed recharging today. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, dude, mine was taking a beating too. So yeah, Andy, still no camera, bro. What is happening? I almost took tonight off. Next time I tell you I might take the night off, tell me it's probably a good idea. Okay, buddy? That's something. I'm sensing something. You know what I mean? It's something that I'm not going with I'm getting a message. You know what I mean? And I'm not listening to it. So, oh boy. All right. But I do it for the people.
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. So listen up. A lot of chaos, but this is what we deal with a lot of times when we go in. Last night was a little more prominent. That's why you even hear me say, I haven't heard that before. I started getting a little jittery, a little anxiety, a little nervous because of the event that was coming up that I felt they knew about and weren't overly excited about it. You know what I mean? As much as I've talked them into it, I guess, so to speak. We'll just leave it at that. Here you go.
Get your so far. Oh, you said, we go good together. But you guys get some great evidence.
That's a third one. Right there. That's not a dog. I've never heard that. Like so clear. Can you guys hear that? Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's echoing over here.
What was that?
That was cool. Listen to that one.
What was that?
Woohoo!
What was that? What was that?
And then he busts right into a whoop, whoop, whoop.
What was that?
My recorder's under here. The headphones on.
Woo. There's the dogs.
The dog's gone.
So can you guys tell that distinct difference in sound? If you can even hear it, because Restream's awesome. You can hear the whoop, 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 whoop over and over again. And he does a whoop, 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 like that. And then in the end, you have rock, rock. You can hear the difference in the dogs. So we know what the dogs sound like. There's 2 dogs over on this line, this tree line, basically live at this house. There's a big dog and a small dog. We know those dogs like the back of our hands. So long drawn out one, you called it, and they switch right back to rapid. Yeah, exactly. So those aren't canine. And typically what happens is if you're looking over there, the house is off to say your left. The tree line runs all the way up to your right and around your back to, it's all connected. So slightly to the right of that, where the dogs are to the left, there's that tree line there. That's where we get a lot of really classic whoops from. Then the dogs get going. It's kind of like they want to use them as a distraction or something. Whatever their plan is, this is what they do. And we deal with it a lot on the way in and on the way out. Actually, we've dealt with a lot on the way out as well. This particular case was way more prominent than usual. So here, let's run it back. I have the volume all the way up, guys. So make sure you have your headphones on. Here we go.
That's the third one. Right there. That's not a dog.
That's a dog. Hear that in the middle?
I've never heard that. Like so clear. You guys?
Oh, that was a good one too. I didn't get that the first time.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
In North Carolina, we're trying something new as far as camouflage or trail cams and whatnot. That's awesome. Love it, Mickey.
Mm.
Keep making that progress, man. We all need it. What's up, Lisa C? All right, here we go. I'm going to play this part again because I thought I just heard something new for the first time. Hang on.
That's the third one. Right there. That's not a dog. I've never heard it. Like so clear.
Right there. Woo!
Yeah.
Did you hear that? Woo!
Yeah.
I've never heard it. Like so clear.
Right there.
You guys hear that? Like so clear.
Yeah, dude.
I've never heard it. Like so clear.
Yeah. That's badass because you can hear the difference between the dogs and whatever's making that sound. Not only that, you can tell the distance between where the dogs are and where that sound's coming from. They're not next to each other. They're not grouped up. And there's one house over there, and the other houses, aren't in that direction generally. All right, so you can hear like like a dog doing that, but this one is particularly doing woo, 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 and making some other sounds besides just that little rhythmic whooping. Again, you can tell it's not a dog. They also get them going to try to hide some of their communication between themselves. Yeah, you're probably right, but it always that one in the middle that's odd. Yeah. We're not looking at anything. We're listening. Listening. This is a listening class.
Right there. That's not a dog. I've never heard it. Like so clear.
Woo woo.
Yeah, woo woo. It's echoing over here.
Oh,
What was that?
love that one.
What was that?
That's so cool. No, don't be sorry.
My recorder's under here.
Right there.
Yeah, then there's one. You see how he did it one time?
What was that?
Watch it. He'll do it once. Woo! And then the dogs go
Trying
nuts.
to get the dogs going.
Yep. Sounded. And then you can hear the distinct difference between it and the dogs.
My recorder's under here.
Woo! And then there's the dog. Yeah, that's a great video, and I'm glad I got to kind of blank it out so we didn't, obviously give away location. But yeah, so we deal with that a lot on the way in and on the way out, right, Woj? I mean, we've dealt with that plenty of, especially on the way out. I think more so. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, we
Nighttime.
haven't been in there we haven't been in there in a while per se, and right off the bat, I heard a tree knock from a distance,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did our prayers, and then that's when we heard the two distant whoops from the far corner, which those are the guys that got the dog started because we saw Denny's head like turn as acknowledgement for us, boom, like that, and then Denny like whipped his head around. He's like, "Did you guys hear that?" And that's what me and you were discussing. Yeah, we get that a lot. That right off the bat when we start walking in the woods, which is good energy right there. I call it good energy.
Oh yeah.
Knowing that they're there.
Yeah, no, it was pretty. It was pretty awesome going in, man. I thought that was the most activity I've heard them on the way in a very long time. I thought they were pretty active and quite telling at that moment what we were going to be dealing with. God bless, man. God bless.
God bless, Johnny. We love you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Rich, obviously now everyone here, you guys hear the vocals, okay? Sounds like they're right there, okay, from you guys hearing that. So just imagine the deeper we are in the woods, we're still hearing dogs close by. Like we'll be like a mile in the woods, and these dogs seem like they're like 50 yards away, 60 yards away.
And I think with your show this week, are we on Wednesday again this week? You said.
Yeah, we're going to be on Wednesday. We have a ball game. I just noticed that today.
Yeah. So Home of the Boom will be Wednesday night, 7 p.m. That's us. That's our standby with our softball season. So Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Home of the Boom. And what we're gonna do, I think, on that one, I don't think you had a guest lined up. So I think we're gonna go right back into doing some more research about this particular investigation. Correct?
Yeah, we still have a lot to cover.
A lot to cover. A lot. This is grabbing stuff when we're both ragged zombies going, hey, what do you got? You know what I mean? So we're just wiped out. And I know there's a lot more on there that excuse me, excuse me, that I want to clip myself directly from the live. There's a lot on here, and there's a lot that went on last night. There's the part that we haven't pulled, that Stacy Brown was watching the light, and it was a square grayish box, and which we had never seen before. And I said, "Hey, can you turn that into a regular light?" And on command, boom! It zoomed in tight and became like a bright orangish brown light, which got him to stop calling it an orb because that drives me freaking nuts. I don't know why.
Oh God, yeah.
But it's just because I did, investigating paranormal investigation. The orbs are different than what we see, and I try to explain. And I'm going to show you. Actually, we have proof of that, and you guys have seen the proof, the plasma, the substance behind it. You guys know that the difference between what we see and what an orb is. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's that clip there that I think is quite telling. That they're connected to us. They understand what we're saying. They're in our corner, so to speak. There's never any malice or anything like that. And it's not always Bigfoot, just so you know. Yeah. So like you see the man in the myth back here, he's got himself a nice light and a pretty face, right? So we got the light and the pretty face. So we know that the forest people / Bigfoot, whatever you want to call them, have the capabilities of putting off light. We know that. It's right here. It's encrypted in the phone. Right here. Right? And he's right here. That's the original. So we know that. But now this to me doesn't draw a connection saying that, they're out of space and all that stuff. But there's different capabilities with different frequencies, right? No matter who you are, if you got the different frequency, then you can you can do different things. Look at this. Is this doing it again? Yeah, look at a bunch of messages just came in. Did it again. I'm sitting here staring at the messages. There's no messages coming in whatsoever. And then I look up and there's like 5 or 6 messages.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Denny says the dog thing is wild. Yeah, it was last one I had was JT. Now everybody's saying goodnight to him. Thanks, Restream.
Wow. Hi, yeah. Mary Newbert.
Mary Newbert, hello. Love you, girl.
I didn't even see her.
Yeah, I didn't see her come in. No, Mooncat's here. BMO says, BMO says it's like they can't tell you guys can't see in the dark, so to get your attention turned, they use the dog sounds. Yeah, that's a good point too. I like that. And Denny says the dog was wild. Yeah, it is wild, huh, bro? Yeah, you guys. I think for Denny and Andy, that investigation had to be up there in that sense. You know what I mean? I know Andy's done a lot of investigations all over the country, but that one has to be up there in the top 5. You know what I mean? It's just because we had a little bit, a little bit of everything. I had a little bit of fear and adrenaline run through my body. I don't know if it was fear as much because I just kept walking towards them. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was afraid. Mary says I was out celebrating early for my birthday tomorrow and my anniversary Monday. Happy birthday, Mary. Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Gonna make me get out in the woods and do a special episode.
Oh. Happy birthday, dear Mary.
Mary.
Happy birthday.
Anniversary.
Your anniversary.
Oh my! What the hell was that? Jesus! Don't ever do
that.
I don't
know. You know what I think, Rich?
What do you think?
Because I wasn't scared either, but I get what you're saying because when you get the lights off, guys, there was like some heavy movement like right beside us. Like I'm talking within, 30, 40 feet easily. and we're so used to them, like with their, with the lights and everything, that we know where they are, but we had no idea where they are. Well, we do. Well, we for them throwing things and shuffling around at, while we were flanked. I mean, that's the nerve wracking part because you can't actually see lights. All it was total in the dark, listening and feeling that energy of them tossing things. I don't know. I started to think it's like more of like what kids do to try to get your attention. I think they were just, I don't know. I don't know what to think.
Yeah,
It was so much fun. It was nuts. It was a good time.
it was absolute great. No, I agree. There's a lot there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Hey, Red Sox won again.
Oh wow, that's
They
got to
came
be about
they came back
11 or 12 in a row.
12 in a row. They came back and they won 7-6. I now I got to
Wow.
watch the replay because I'm like, oh, cool. I'm gonna watch a game before my show. Actually, thinking it was on early, but nope. Then it was on at 4:10. Oh wow, that's cool. I can still watch it before my show. And then, a rain delay. Oh, okay. Thank you for that rain delay. Oh, so stupid. So, anyways,
Yeah.
can everybody see the picture on the screen right now? I have to ask this, apparently.
Yes.
Wojo can see it. Everybody on the side, can you see it? Because of Restream and all the effery they pull on me. Because I think this is crucial because what I did was I go into the phone, as you know. This one was set further back where we have the watcher at the corner, which we believe is the forest person, right? That one we believe is him. Their lights are very similar, but this one we believe is Walnut Head. We believe that that's who this is.
Mm.
Okay, and which is Star People, right? So, not only that. So what I did was I go into my phone, and there's a way of doing like sharpness and stuff, and the sharpness will bring in, hey, what's up? Hi, greetings. What does that say? Diva Sea Goddess. Diva Sea Goddess. Well, hello and welcome to the show. Good to have you. My name is Richie
Welcome.
B. That's the Wojo, and
Nice to meet you.
we are the Banter Richie B family. What is in this image? Oh, well, that is an abrupt hello. That is a light in the woods. Are you? Do you work for YouTube? Are you here to tell on me? That sounded very strange the way you came in and asked this out of nowhere, and I've never seen you before. Are we in trouble? We're gonna get grounded, aren't we?
No, the
Uh,
bad guy is back.
yeah, I knew it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm very suspicious. Very suspicious. Very sus. Whoa, you don't quit your day job. The hell's no.
Oh, hell no, Mickey.
Oh God. All right. So look at this is what I did with it. With what's in the phone, and no special editing, nothing. Black and white, sharpness. That's basically it. This is what it comes out to. Oh, let's take that in. I'll move them back and forth. I'm just
Well,
playing with
thank
them.
you.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you for that. Yeah, we play a lot around here. I don't know if you're aware of that. If you watch in the background. Yeah, we're a little different. So yeah, so that light with sharpness in black and white turns into this. Now look at that. Now you could see a rim. Look at the rim around the light. You see it?
Yeah, that's solid, dude.
Yeah,
I never seen plasma like that.
it's almost like like it sticks out like a little scope,
Mm.
right? Which would go to our theory that they can emulate the light and make it seem like they're 20 feet away, but they're actually 100 feet away. You push it towards you, they can pull it back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think of that, right? Where's Benno? Benno likes this stuff. Benno, what do you think of it? Yeah, right, Kurt? Isn't that cool? When
Yeah.
I was kind of fiddling around with it, I'm going, this is kind of neat. It's kind of telling. I'm making it bigger for you guys. Maybe
Just that
Tuesday.
center, like the outline and everything, and just
Yeah.
the solid. Now we're talking solid shadow too.
Well,
That's
yeah.
something we're not used to.
Right. You know, that's a substance. That's not an orb.
Right.
That if anything, that's what it says, right? So what can we call them? I've always said plasma light orbs. I just to me an orb is a form of energy, right? That's floating around. This is something that's putting off the energy, right? To me, they're two different things. I mean, that's why people get orbs mixed up with dust particles that are reflecting off a light. This, you cannot get that effect. It has its own self-illuminating light. That's the difference to me. You know what I mean? You could call it whatever you want. I mean, I still like you, Mooncat. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to call it, you call it that. That's fine. I just, to me, there's a difference. That's all. You know. And that's the other thing about orbs. Orbs do that. They get bigger and smaller. These guys only have so much they can do. They show up the same way all the time, right? So now that we have it zoomed in real big, the points are even on four sides. I see what he's saying. Yep, I see what he's saying. Maybe those are smaller, separate lights. But yeah, it could be. Could be. Now, if you guys remember back, I had one that looked like peat moss. Remember the green one? Peat moss had the crackles in it. I always said it looked like it grabbed something and stuck it to itself. W says like a bright, perfect center, and the outside is kind of like flowing around it. The center is the main part. I don't know what the outside would be, but that's awesome looking. It is wild. What a difference, right? Let me put it up because this is going to be bigger now, and maybe we'll see some substance in the picture. I cannot. What we could probably do is share that and then use it in the editor and see if we can change the colors and stuff like that. And maybe we could all pull something up real quick before we sign off. And that little piece to the right, yeah, that little piece is weird, right? Kind of looking either attaching or detail. Oh, hang on. Oh, there's our determined fella. Oh, he's in his mansion today. Oh, live, everybody, from his mansion, the Bada.
Now, and maybe we'll see some substance in the picture.
All right, can you turn your volume down, sir?
Or what we could probably do is share that, and then use it in the
everybody watch him in his natural habitat
and see if we can change the colors and stuff like that.
Who waves like that?
I can hear myself talking.
And that little piece to the right, yeah, that little piece is weird, right? Kind of looking either attached.
People have the technology to record them.
Watch him thinking.
I'm trying to hook up the Bluetooth.
I'm trying to hook up the Bluetooth. It's hard to love our friends anymore, really. We have such special friends.
Well, I don't use the computer that often, so it takes forever for it to load up because it does.
Why don't you get your butler to do it with that mansion you live in? That has a nucleus. All right, let's.
That's a virtual background.
I'm fully aware. I have the same one.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Andy.
Oh,
hey, Bounty.
Hey, Bonnie, how you doing? No, Mickey, that's a great word right there. It has a nucleus. I like that. That is a nice scientific word. Denny says, hey, roommate. What do you mean, roommate? You guys had separate tents. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Did he give you the Anthony treatment, Andy? Huh?
oh, yeah. You guys shared that blown up mattress you were trying to stuff in that tent?
All night, that thing's just slowly decreasing. That's the sound of Andy's air mattress slowly giving out.
Oh my god! Thank God he did it during the day. Imagine like 12 o'clock at night with that thing. People would be like, "What the hell is that?"
No, they woke up and it sounded like a balloon being pinched right around 2 a.m. I'd like to hear that thing let go. So this, I think the picture of the light is very intriguing, and as soon as Andy figures out his volume, oh boy.
Diva Sea Goddess says maybe celestial astral traveling.
It says the host must unmute my mic before it'll connect.
Yeah, no, I did. I muted it, and now I've unmuted it, but you have like a TV going or something. It's like you've never been on a podcast before. It's wild. It's wild. The things that you got to understand when you have noise.
Oh, jeez, I thought you were going to fall over.
What she goes?
I got Denny's chair.
The sea goddess, yeah, sea goddess goes, what the hell are you farting? No, that was the sound of a balloon letting go. Anyways, so here's the light that we had last night once again up here, and this
won't connect.
Yeah, I was reading directions out loud. I just can't. Hi, William Nighthawk. Send help, bro. Send help.
Yeah.
Send help. Yeah, and yeah, Diva Sea Goddess says maybe Celestial Astro Traveling. She definitely works for YouTube. Only somebody. It sounds like somebody that worked for YouTube would sound like something they would say. You know what I mean?
What the hell are you farting?
Yeah. See, she's trying to mix it up with banter. You know what I'm saying? I'm on to you, Sea Goddess. Banter. Yes, banter. Show's always entertaining. If that's what you're calling it, thank you. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna switch over to sharing because I want to sloppy. This show's gone to shit. Oh, sorry. I want to share this and change the colors of it. But while I get that set up, Andy is going to tell you what happened at the campground last night. We dropped Andy and Denny off at the campground. They both had a tent on the same site. And he has some interesting news about what took place and what transpired after we dropped them off at the campsite a couple miles down the road, but with a lot of people surrounding them. A lot of people. There's a lot of people there. There's tent sites right next to each other. And that place where you guys were sleeping, I've talked about it a few times. I believe it was 2018. There was a Class A sighting of a Bigfoot coming down those power lines that go right through that campground, not that far from where you were sleeping. And that same power line setup goes right to our research area. So that's kind of interesting. So I'll leave you with that while I set up this share screen. And Andy is going to tell you what took place besides the letting out of the air out of the mattress from too many people laying on it. All right?
Only one.
So Andy, go ahead. Tell us what happened last night when you and Denny was spooning.
Yeah.
Applying baby oil.
We were standing out by the cars talking, drinking some moonshine, and we start hearing things being thrown right behind our tents. And then we heard a couple tree knocks, but most of the people were sleeping already. It was like 1:30. What else? We heard a couple of whoops. And then every time I couldn't sleep, I didn't end up sleeping all night because all I heard was stuff being thrown. And every time I got up and went out, take a leak, there was more. They threw more while I was out there. And Denny heard them while he was in his tent. And it was just all night long. The last time I heard him was about 5 in the morning.
So you guys, see, God, I cannot. Yeah, welcome to the family. This is how it goes around here. So you sure that wasn't a kidney stone shooting out your pee hole or anything, right?
No, it came from the woods.
I mean, at your age and decrepit stage of decay, I just want to make sure that we don't have any health issues, transpiring in the woods. So you're hearing, you guys get there, you're drinking, having a cocktail afterwards, unwinding, probably talking about the investigation.
Correct.
And now do you say you heard a whoop, a knock, and things being thrown? Is that correct?
Yes, several.
So all right, several whoops.
Yeah, at different times.
Several knocks.
Yes.
And things being thrown throughout the night.
Throughout the night, yeah.
All right, so this is kind of what I'm talking about. This is, and I think the message is best the way I put it in the messenger. You got that message I wrote, right, Andy? I think you hearted it at one time, right?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think that's a clear way of putting it. And again, Susan's here. She's helped me with a lot of this type of thought process and stuff, right? I always love when I go into during my show and Martin's in there posting his evidence. I mean, come up for air, bro. Why don't you join us? Denny says, and we didn't say anything at first to each other. We just kept looking over. They had to be small rocks. They were heavy and fast moving. All night it went on. So the way I had put it, I said they are bringing you guys closer to center. That's partly the message because the human race is the same way, but humans are too ignorant to understand that. They want to teach as many of the ones willing to see their subtleties. They want to teach as many of the ones willing to see their subtleties. This message before it's too late for mankind. So I see a lot of that within our group. I spoke about it a little bit earlier during this show. I feel that they're trying to pull everybody closer to center, right? Martin again, Sam again, Gene again, and tell us, because we're the ones who see the subtleties and understand. And not only that, we're in the same circle and we communicate with each other. I wonder if there's any other research circles around the country out there that might get this podcast that YouTube suppresses. Sea Goddess. And has this same effect within their groups. So their groups go home after researching. Do they go home to their own areas and end up experiencing the same things? Do they have the lights? Do they have the same type, behaviors, things like that? To me, that's a subtlety in itself, even though it's not coming across in a subtle way. It's saying, hey, we are all the same. And we know that this guy from Connecticut is in your group. And we know that this guy up on the North Shore of your same state is in your group. And we know they were just with you. And we know that this girl down in North Carolina is within your group. And we know that this woman up in Maine is in your group, right? And Martin, you get what I'm saying. And I think that I'm starting to wonder because there's so many similarities. And not just similarities, new similarities to each place, right? Like when Martin first said, when I first met Martin, he didn't discuss no lights with me. He didn't discuss lights up at his place with me. I never had that conversation with him. Has anybody else had that conversation with him when he first met him?
No.
Right. So this is what I'm saying. Sam now is talking about lights at her house. She didn't have the lights at her house. I know that for a fact. We were helping her get through it. It rains stones. See, that sounds like something that a spy for YouTube would say. See what I'm saying? Mickey, apple pie flavor is a hangover every time. Did you have apple pie flavor?
Of course, and I've never had a hangover.
Not, but well, we don't think that
Not
you would
from
ever.
that.
Have you ever had a hangover ever in your life?
In my teens, yeah.
In my teen, yeah. Yeah, the whoop group. There you go, Susan. What if they do similar things because you experienced it someplace else and they read you and do what you expect? Again, you're still talking about them telling you that they're all one.
Right.
It does, regardless, right? You call. I knew it finally. I knew I interrogated her enough. That's right. We're on to you. No, that's fun. But no, seriously, I think it's kind of saying the same thing, but in a different way, BMO, right? And again, I don't know if Susan could elaborate a little bit on in the chat on that. It's a lot to talk about, but what the?
I can't with this guy.
Show's over. I'm out.
How about this, Rich? It's almost the similarities where when they first revealed themselves, Lisa was with us, and they followed.
Well, that was probably that's a great point, Wojo. That's probably the first occurrence that we had that because we were stumped because she was 15 miles away. And maybe that was the introduction to that, knowing that she would bring that up, right? Knowing that she would be the one that was, not only that, it happened on our podcast.
It happened on our podcast.
And D Hoot was the one that saw her face and was worried about her.
Mhm.
What's up, Crystal? How you doing? Happy hatching day, she says to Mary, no doubt. You're right. That's a great point because that all makes sense. Because that's where we first noticed it was in her backyard, bro. That's crazy. They're
You know,
doing it because you bring it with you. Well, see, that's I don't see BMO. That's all right. I should have known you were going to go a little deeper.
I'm just going to throw this. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Rich.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
don't. When he says because you bring it with you, everybody brings it with them, or people that are more open to bringing it with them, if you know what I mean, bring it with them because they communicate to one another. That's my point. It's on their end. Okay, that's the difference then. BMO's saying it's on our end because we bring it with us, and I'm thinking, like Curious just said, it's on their end.
Yes.
Great to see you, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. Always. Yeah, no, that's see, this is what happens around here.
But doesn't it seem like it's almost like more like children's play in this in this situation? The reason why I'm saying that is because I gotta like go back to that whoop. It sounded like a young whoop. They were throwing things at us from we were we were flanked. Maybe they're just starting to like get to know us. Like they've been, who knows? This is just my saying is that maybe they've learned through us, like, hey, these guys are okay and all that stuff, and they're funny, and God only knows what. And because there was a lot of throwing that night. When we went to the gifting chair, I did hear that one last throw right by you, and I heard you say something about a pine cone almost hit you or something like by your foot or something like that. And I said, "Hey, play nicely." I go, "Let me," that's when I was like putting the gifts out. I said, "We're here. This is your home. We want to bless, these gifts for you guys." And they didn't throw nothing after. Why? I'm just like throwing it out there, like all that playing around.
I don't know what you're throwing out.
Maybe they wanted to get gifted earlier, whatever, and we did. And then now they follow these two, back at their place and just want to play some more because now they know Denny and Andy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think that you're dealing with something so simple when it comes to that reach of it, that branch of it. What's up, Scotty Martin?
I just changed that. I don't mean playing like, hey, let's go in the jungle.
No, I know I know
communicate more. To communicate more.
Yeah, for me, I think if it's in that aspect, that's a high risk for exposure to want to play with those two yahoos. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But to take that risk, to send part of the message would be more meaningful to me and make more sense to me for that to happen because, like how much action is Denny going to get going back to the city, whatever, wherever he's living. I don't know, or where Andy is, right? Where they're both there. They're right there. And it's after they didn't come to my house and throw rocks. They didn't come to my house and whoop and knock on a tree or yours. They went to those two. Because if you think about it, within our group, there's only few that haven't had that connection to what happens here. Yes. I named the ones that it does happen. And these two aren't any of them. Either one of them. I think last night was a sign of acceptance. We're finally going to acknowledge that we accept that you guys are within that circle. And we accept that circle. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel. Does it come? I think the play part, I didn't feel any play last night, bro, by the way. I was not, to me, that was direct messaging. That was direct message. We came back. They knew we were at the gifting chair. They go over to the gifting chair, all four. That's why there was four, right? Very rarely do we get. I've never been flanked by 4. I've never been completely surrounded. They went to that gifting chair and there was not anything on it. We left it the way it was on purpose because we were going to go back and show Stacy kind of the before and afters. We get over there and all 4 of them were there like, yo, mom, you know what I'm saying? Like, where my shit at, dog? And they were not particularly pleased. I think we kind of walked, when I walked over and hit that tree with 7 knocks, it popped through that forest and they were close by. Like, they knew we were coming, but they were like, oh shit, he banging on trees now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that startled them. And no, they are not demons, but thank you. Told you. So I started walking towards them, remember? And I can't tell you why I started walking towards them. I was off away from you guys, even just kept walking. And I'm like, I have no idea why I even said it on screen. Like, I have no idea why I'm still walking forward. My legs will not stop. It's like they were like, come here, I want to talk to you. No, if they were demons, I would be dead long ago. None of this would exist. Banter Richie B wouldn't exist. Nobody here would exist. I would have been dead and gone a long time ago, trust me, because I had many encounters by myself before I even opened my mouth. But stick around and become part of the family, Goddess. You're gonna like what we have to offer around here. Bounty says maybe to see how they, humans, respond then in their own environment separately. I could see that because, and that's a great point, because even though they're saying, hey, we know you're with Richie B and Wojo and that whole circle, maybe if we get them off by themselves and they're actual assholes, right? We can find out how they react individually. Maybe that is part of it, right? If they react the right way, then we bring them closer to center. So that's a great point, Bonnie. Thank you for that. Have you recently been to a cemetery? No, I have not. I did paranormal research many years ago. Purest spirits, they accept them 100%. They accept them. Yeah. They know.
Don't forget, these guys don't get to come out that often. So
yeah. And BMO says Richie asked the lights to get brighter, and they do. So I brought it with him. Well, yes, in a sense, correct. But can we definitively prove? We could prove the lights, right? We could prove the lights. That's no problem. But can we prove that the lights are the same lights in New Hampshire? Again, there's another thing, by the way, New Hampshire. Are the same lights that we see, say, last night? We cannot. So is it a different set? But again, they're all one. Do you understand? We're all connected. As humans are all connected. And again, we're just too ignorant to understand that. And that's why we continuously shit on each other, and the end of the earth will be coming probably soon, by the looks of things. So, do you think they call me the loud one? No, I believe
that's Denny.
Yeah, Denny. Yeah, I don't think they call you the loud one. I think they call you the one that lives in that other place, meaning the city. Let's see. Mooncat. Me and my wife had experiences for 2 decades, and then one night we started seeing them with light every time. Yes, every time. Right, Mooncat? Acceptance. Scotty Martin, thank you, man. 7-Eleven, good vibes from the PSP. I don't know. I read it. I started to read it earlier, but might have got kicked off, man. Hey, how was your vacation, Scotty Martin? I don't know if you're still there, but was he in Dominica or Bahamas? Bahamas, that's what it was.
Bahamas.
W says groups acknowledging other groups. They first get to the most crucial person who will be the one to try to bring everyone together, and then maybe the group will follow that group no matter where. So very, very astute and intuitive of you, W, because I had that exact conversation, and Wojo knows this, with Susan and Kerry Lynn Shellhorn, actually. Where I've been kind of chosen as the beacon to bring a lot of other people together. But I think that's because of my own individual experiences and understanding far before I started talking about it. You know what I mean? Goddess, where you from? I noticed that strange way of spelling. Okay. And she's going to say the offices of YouTube, watch.
Yeah, we're in Manhattan, New York.
Yeah. Curious says they came to Richie first at his place, so he's an educator. So maybe now yes. So you guys are right out. Yes. All right. Are they responding to your actual words or your thoughts, or worlds or your thoughts? Yes, my thoughts. D Hoot. Squatch in Florida. What's up, dude? Howdy, y'all. Kick-ass job last
Hey.
night. You had some technical difficulties too, huh, bro? Funny how it
Oh
gets
yeah.
like that. Yeah, a little bit of frequency going on.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Depending on where they are from, distance may mean nothing. 100%, I agree. And that's my point too, BMO. It could be a little bit of both, right? Communication is being allowed to grow. Yep, all good input, guys. Absolutely 100%. And this is next level shit. You go around saying this at a local convenience store, and you're gonna, the van's gonna pull up, and your little straitjacket's gonna get thrown on. You know what I mean? And off you go for a little while. So, I am gonna share screen real quick and see if we can get into that light a little bit. Where'd it go?
Words. Yeah. No, we knew what you meant. You.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Where is designer host? Is that it? Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh, how's that? Is that it?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. So we're in on the light, right? Oh, you live in the Netherlands. I am Romanian. Oh, okay, understood. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I hear that's where the offices of YouTube are.
That's one of
many YouTube places.
the Europe side.
Ah, where'd it go? I lost. Hang on. Damn it.
No, but thank you for being on here, goddess.
Yeah,
we love you.
Yeah. She's like, okay, I'm out. That man said, yeah, that's not appropriate to say to people in. No, I know you're not working for YouTube. I'm obnoxious, and they say the same things over and over again until I get a reaction that I am satisfied with. It's just the way it is. I take medicine for it; it does nothing. Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Hey, listen, I wear earplugs and they're not working either because it is medicine.
Yeah, right. Get those earplugs.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So let's check it out. So here's the picture. Why can't I? I'm trying to keep it away from the comments, but it only moves one side over. So this is the light in the woods last night, live on Stacey Brown's event. I can go this way. Okay, there we go. I got it now. All right, now we're cooking with gasoline. Hey, girl. Let's go 50.
Yeah.
Let's go enhance. See if it's enhancing on its own. That has nothing to do with me. Oh, okay.
Ooh, what's that?
We can go this way. That's where it was. Enhance it like this. Your image has been enhanced. I think I'll accept that, Alex. All right. So let's go adjustment. So let's work with some brightness. Then it'll. Whoa. So right there. All right. Right there, guys. All right. Right there. Do you see what I'm seeing? Right when I move that? Anybody? So here's just a regular light. That's what you have. Right? Even with brightness all the way down, it's still light. So we know it's self-illuminating, right? Self-illuminating. Still there. It's self-illuminating. I'm still trying to catch up with what happened with everyone else. Yeah, it was pretty nuts, bro. So that's self-illuminating. Now watch when I go really bright. Two things appear, and I want to see if you guys catch it. Always good to have you, Mooncat. Love having you here. Mark's Glove Repair. What's up, buddy? Hey, everybody get over to Squatch in Florida, by the way, and make sure you like and subscribe. Now watch. I'm going brighter here. Watch. Here it goes. What are you seeing? What are you seeing, Wojo?
What's in the bottom? I mean, I'm seeing a lot here. What's in the bottom? And the top.
Guy always looks in the fucking bottom. We get it. You're an ass guy. Listen, bro.
Is that like a right eye or?
Yes, thank God. Jeez, good Lord. Right there, dude. Right there. Right here.
Yeah.
Right there. Watch. You go back, it's just a light. You see what I'm saying? Now the substance behind it. No matter what you see it as, I don't care what you see it as. We all know there's a light in front of us. It's not an orb, right? We know that. We know it's a light. And when we go brighter, substance behind it starts to appear. It doesn't matter what you see it as. Something is emulating this light from.
Well, look at that dark shadow right there.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Even the left side, you can barely see it. I'm zoomed in.
And I'm going to get there.
Yeah. Wow.
There it is. Right here.
Yeah. Exactly.
You see it? That's Walnut Head.
That's Walnut Head.
Yep, Walnut Head. Everybody, say hello to Walnut Head right here. And here's the thing shooting off the side that we always catch. So you got an eye socket here. You got a ridge brow here, eye socket here, and I imagine the ridge brow's here somewhere. This would be really good on your show Tuesday night on the big screen. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we definitely have to put it on the Banter screen.
Everybody want to put this up on the Banter green screen come Wednesday night on Home of the Boom? And really, so if you're new here, in my research room, I stopped calling it a podcast studio. First of all, it's really kick-ass when you stand in here. But we have a 7-foot high by 8-foot long green screen. So I can sit in front of that wall like a weatherman, and we could superimpose this particular subject onto that. And you're right, Benno. It could have been open in the veil because it was square shaped, not rectangle, but square. A lot of portals are square and rectangle. But we can put it up on this huge green screen. If you've never been part of this show at all, or this network, the Banter Richie B Podcast Network is what you're watching right now. I could put it up, and it'll be bigger than I am, right here in front of you, and we can see all kinds of details. It's D Hoot's absolute favorite.
Yes,
absolute favorite. So, let's just keep tapping up. Let's see what we got. We might like, we might not. So that's different colors. That's contrast. Again, this is nothing super editing. This is just what they have. Oh, there we go. That looks kind of cool. Optical illusion? Sure, if you say so. The light isn't an optical illusion. We know that. We know that for sure. That was live on camera on a live event last night. I don't know if everybody all over the world would see it as an optical illusion at the same time, right? I guess that would eliminate that because science is data, the collection of data. So if you have enough data collected, then it could be scientific in a sense, right? Now, Andy's got some amazing pictures of these lights too, right, Andy?
Yep.
Amazing. So Andy, what was your take on the overall, and I'm going to keep doing this while you're talking, the overall investigation last night? What was your take on that? Where would you rank that in all of Andy's adventures, which is really what you should call your YouTube channel, but whatever, go ahead.
That's right up near the top. That's pretty wild.
It was
the whole night.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
What was your favorite part, though, Andy? What was your favorite moment of the whole investigation? Besides me falling over that tree.
Yeah, that was funny. Did you get that on video, Richie?
Yeah, that's on video. That'll be here Wednesday night during the show. Everybody gets to see Wojo.
Richie, all I hear is from a distance. Wojo, are you okay? Hey, Wojo, you need first aid? These are my friends, guys. That's all they said.
Yeah.
Richie goes, Andy, go help him. Wojo,
I said, look, he's getting up.
Yeah, I said, Andy, go help him while I hold the camera steady. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the best part was when we were going over, getting ready to go to the gifting chair, and they were doing all kinds of stuff. And Wojo asked them, "Do you want me to come there, throw something or make a noise?" And they did. So we said, "We're coming." And we just all marched right in. Richie was a little nervous to start that.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't want to impede on their privacy, so to speak, right? And
yeah, but you knew they wanted the gifts.
Yeah, you know.
That
was my general feeling, was like, you want to go to the gifting chair, because I think that's what they're getting at. And I wasn't sure what Wojo was going to do. And he turns around and goes, "Yo." And I'm like, oh, shit. It's on.
Richie, your face was priceless because you looked at me like they threw something. You looked at me like, oh boy. I
Yep.
go, we're going.
Yep.
And then like you're like, oh no, like that, like because we didn't know. But I mean, we do or we don't. But I was again, I was just thinking the gifts. I just feel like it was just draw all that attention was just like for the gifts, kind of like when me
Right.
and Richie were sitting at the path one time and they did a tree knot by the old gift and share area. Just a big whack, and because we haven't been to the gift and share yet,
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was just an attention thing. But hey, they didn't throw nothing after, and then we saw the lights and everything.
Yeah.
And
it's an honor.
when we got in there, they backed off just enough and formed a circle around us.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, they did.
They weren't far off at all.
No, they weren't, and that's key, right? The distance that they were holding was not the norm, wasn't the huge. So anyways, with this, we're gonna bring this up on the screen next time. So we are going to do this Wednesday night. And let me see this one here. Let's see. So that's down bottom as well. So let me kick that. Didn't jump over, right? No. Let me stop sharing that one. I'm just going to show this real quick. Where is this one?
Hey, TM Drake. Great to see you, buddy.
What's up, Drake? This new tab setup. I hate it. Let me get back over here. Let's go window to the wah. All right. Oh God, I fucking hate you. Fucking YouTube and fucking. Okay. All right. So here it is in the other form that I had it in. Right. Everybody sees that? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, you settle down, bro. Let me enhance this one. So this is it. This is it, kind of superimposed. So here we go there, and then you can bring it across and clear it up just a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you guys are right on. I think with the word nucleus and its own energies and stuff like that. It's just remarkable. It's just unbelievable. To the window, to the why.
No, it's not. I don't think so, Tyler. I know what you're trying to spell, but no.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
The window. I don't want to say the rest of it. The other
yeah
entity.
No, we're talking about the song.
Oh.
To the window, to the wall.
To the window. Yeah, my bad. I'll shut up.
I don't know where you went. You fucking left the building.
No.
So, anyways, that's, we're going to get further into this. We're going to put it up on the big screen. Just a thought. If they are demons, then gifting the chair is really an altar. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're not doing this. BMO. I've never told you. I've never told you to shut up, but right now I'm about to. Amazing evidence as always. Thank you, Crystal. So yeah, that's the light that we had last night on Tracy's show. And it's phenomenal. Did I say Tracy? Yeah, I got a baby screaming in the background. I just changed his name. His name's Tracy Brown Jr. Like it. Joshua Lee, come here.
Bounty says the right little extra light looks like a man with a white mustache looking over an older computer screen when you zoom in. Interesting.
No, that's just a thumbnail. Wojo sitting behind me.
She's getting this wrong.
Tech head trying to keep myself tech aware. Thank you, TM Drake. But yeah, no, I think it's an amazing. I think the whole investigation last night was absolutely through the roof awesome. I think being allowed to go over there and drop their gifts back the gifts off was just amazing, and the courage that we had to walk we walked right into their formation, right dead center, and they
Yeah.
were right there. You could hear them moving. They were throwing things at me. Wojo was listening to them while he's fixing up the gift and chair. Did you get a picture of the gift and chair while you were there?
Yes.
That's pretty badass, man. You got to give it to them. Pretty badass. And anybody out there on your couch talking smack, you walk right up into that. You got my respect. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I was, you got to be nervous. It does not matter how they make you feel. It does not matter. It
Right.
doesn't. There's something there that you can't see. It's way bigger than you. It's throwing things. There's 4 of them. You're completely surrounded. The only thing we didn't get was huffs and grunts and growls, which is awesome. Which says a lot. Which says a lot about the amount of respect they have. They're like, "Oh, where have you been, you idiot? You have our peanut butter. I'm going to back off, and you're going to put the shit down on the gifting chair while I throw shit at you for being an idiot." You know what I mean? That's generally how it felt. But it was definitely, and then as we walked out, they came with us. We could hear them off to the sides and different things like that, different things being thrown. And the structure change in that place is remarkable.
Oh, yeah.
That roadway was just devastated with trees pushed over it. All those trees are wiped out, crushed. And now there you go, Goddess. It could be a draconian alien. It could very well could be, but we call them walnut head. Wiped out, crushed, and replaced by 7 to 8 arches that are all intertwined within weeks.
Oh.
Within weeks. What?
No, I was just remembering because, after the gifting chair and coming up to you guys and we're kind of taking a deep breath out of there, guys. I'll admit, because you try to decompress because there was high energy going in there, and looking at my guys, I can hear movement. I can still hear things behind me in the dark. When we walked out, these guys were following me, and I got spun around in the woods, and we end up in the moat. You remember we found those handprints, Richie?
Yeah. So very rarely do we both get spun around. We were kind of like, where are we? Like, I still don't know how we ended up on that side road. It made no sense. But
I do.
But there was a handprint. It looked like a big area where the booty was sitting down. Is he still got his TV up?
No.
You know how many times that Richie told you how many times the past 2 days Richie told you to turn down some sort of volume? Has to be a dozen times, dude.
Did any one of you feel like they was trying to show you something? I did not feel that. No. Well, I felt like they were trying to tell us to put the food on the gifting chair and walk away slowly. Don't look at us. But I don't know if they were trying to show me something. Absolutely, because they know at least that. Yeah, so we got turned around and we found impressions of like a handprint, footprint, butt print, and this peat moss area underneath these laurels and stuff. And we had to kind of almost crawl out of that. That was crazy. The place has just been absolutely it's so crazy how that's transformed, dude.
But to be on the other side, on that other side, the other side path from where the huts were, dude. At nighttime to see all those trees down, that was bizarre.
Yeah, it was wild, dude.
That was just wild.
Love it. I love it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about all that activity and the communication and the circle that's being drawn and the friendships that are being, connected. And there's so many awesome things that are happening because of this journey. And it just keeps getting better and better. You know what I mean? Just better and better. Now this guy looks pretty similar. Oh geez, why is he so big? Anybody remember this guy from one of our shows?
Mm-hmm.
That looks pretty similar, doesn't it?
Yep. Walnut head.
Mm-hmm.
Does that look similar, guys?
Yeah.
This is one of the pictures from our one of our live episodes out in the woods. I think that draws a pretty good similarity, right? And then there's the picture. Why do I have to keep scrolling when I just already had it up? And one of the here's this. This is a different view of him. Yep.
Yeah. Dehu, you definitely remember this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Because that
That
was
shit.
on the big screen. That was
Yep.
badass.
Yep. Yep.
This is my favorite right here. Look at that.
Yeah. It's pretty wild, man. This is pretty wild. So I think that might be the same fella. It is very close, Curious. Yeah, and Curious has that eye. So I'll take that. And then another picture I have of a self-illuminating plasmic type light, which got me in trouble with YouTube as well. Goddess. Is this guy, is what I was talking about earlier. It's not similar to that light, but it's up close on one of the lights. I don't know which exact one, but yeah, you can see the crackling in it right over in here and all that. So yeah, so these are drawing similarities. If you've never been on this show or watched this show, the stuff we have is all fully documented on YouTube Live. One of the reasons why we got ourselves in a little bit of trouble with them. They don't like you showing certain things and then try to make you look like you're a fake or a fraud. But unfortunately, it's all being broadcast around the world live. And it's all encrypted not only on their YouTube platform, which I'm sure they would, hide. It's also encrypted in a phone. So, yeah, that's a different type one. So, yeah. But yeah, so we have a lot of things that draw similarities. So we all need to watch for these connections that we have. Come Wednesday night, we'll draw those connections a little bit closer. How's that? The more I study it, the stranger it gets. Yeah, it's been a wild, strange journey, and we're not the only ones involved in it. Everybody on the side that's here, and if you're new here, like Goddess and stuff, few names that I saw that are new here. You're about to go on a crazy journey, and it's a journey that we ask you to partake in and be a part of. It's interactive podcasting. It's not sit here and just watch us. We want your thoughts, your theories. We'll even ask you to come on the show. I used to drop links in the comments for people to get in here and hang out with us and discuss things and point things out. Anything that you might have, you can go over to Bigfoot Banter Richie B on Facebook. Follow me over there, please. I have a messenger over there. You can message me. I do check those messages periodically, and you could say, hey, I got a question. That one looks like Pazuzu.
What's a Pazuzu?
Well, that's a whole different subject.
Yeah. Interesting.
I've never heard that name.
Explain that, Gladys.
Well,
not now, but in the future. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
Pazuzu.
Crystal, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. Always a pleasure to see you. I want to say a long straight. Yeah, it's a long, strange trip it's been. 100%. It sure has. And everybody, like D can attest to that. Everybody on the side can attest to it. They are all part of this journey. Their energies are important, just as ours. When we're out in those woods, our energy is important. Their energy is important. They're all part of this. We are all connected. Trying to explain that to people. Oh, Pazuzu, is a demon? Yeah, not a demon. Well, that there's a star person. That's an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just stick around. You'll be fine. We'll have a lot of fun. But yeah, offer anything like that. And if you have something that backs that up with evidence and stuff, we'd love to talk about it and see maybe we're going down the wrong path. But no, let's have the conversation. We don't care what the conversation is as long as it's given to us in a respectful manner, as you have. And it's a respectful conversation, which you've also done. So that's what we're looking for. Nobody's going to learn anything by, screaming and yelling at each other. And you could tell that by the way the world is. Everybody just yells and screams at each other. Nothing's ever gets fixed, and everybody looks at a screen and everybody text messages basically. So, because that's all your phone is when you're on it and you're on social media and you're arguing with people, you're reading a text message. And how many misinterpreted text messages have you had in your life? So, social media is
called a power trip.
Yeah, the phones and the screens are the demise of the human race. Just know that. But here we are. But that's why I show my face. Besides the beauty of it. So what we're gonna do is this: Wednesday night we will be back on with the Home of the Boom podcast with your host, Mr. Wojo, and I will be his co-host, and that'll be 7 p.m. on Wednesday night. But before that, Ghost Cats and Cryptids will be here Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Jean Tewksbury, the Legend of Maine. Make sure you get over there and follow her. Ghost Cats and Cryptids podcast. Absolute awesome job Jean is doing. After Wednesday night comes Friday night. Friday night is Sam's Pretty Paranormal podcast, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here, the Banter with Richie B podcast, at 7 p.m. every Saturday night. And we have the Curious Cryptids podcast coming up in the very near future, which is going to blow your mind, no doubt. They are shapeshifters. They look like anything. Excellent. I've heard this before, but in the form of tricksters, I think. They want you to come out, I believe. What? Wait, what? I got to read.
Is that for you, Andy? You coming out?
Yeah, Andy, you coming out? They want you to come out, Andy. The Pazuzu wants you to tell the truth.
I don't know what Pazuzu.
Yeah, no doubt. But no, it's been an awesome show. We had an awesome live last night. Once again, thank you to Stacy Brown, the Bigfoot Underground. Stacy's become a very good friend, and we've been talking about him coming up here, and us collaborating live in the woods, getting some content together with Stacy Brown and doing some work with him. I trust in his research and where his heart is. So I'm very excited about that and to be a part of that. So looking forward to it. Jared Lowe, Jason Monk, all these guys. Now Mike Aguilar, Sasquatch, Florida. Absolute great stuff. He's out there with his family doing it. Very, very, very excited about all the things that are coming. You will find that one day we just won't need this platform anymore. We will be somewhere else for you to watch us. So just keep an eye out. Stay with us. Hit that like, subscribe, and notify button. Tell your friends. We're trying to climb over this conglomerate pig called YouTube and, be above them. All right. So we don't want to stay here forever. They're not very nice. So that's all I got to say about that. But we're going to have some more evidence come Wednesday night. Andy, thank you for joining us, my brother. Absolute kick-ass job last night. You're always there, man. You're always on. Believe it or not, guys, when I turn around and I'm like, Andy, I need help with like his phone compared to my phone and stuff. Dude's right on it, man. And I thought Denny did an outstanding job last night. He had the fleur going. We just got to find his fucking volume. If we could find his fucking volume, he'd be the perfect researcher. You know what I mean? We like you too, God. Come hang with us anytime. Those are the nights of the show. This is the Banter Richie B Podcast Network. Please become a part of the family. Don't just watch, participate. And I think that's about it. Andy, where can they find you, brother?
Sense and Shadows Paranormal on Facebook.
Nothing else?
Or just I have my own page too.
No, don't go to his own page. That's weird.
That guy.
Well, that's both. I mix them up. So
all right. And how long have you owned that mansion that you're sitting in?
I just made it.
Oh, you just made it. Wow, that guy's incredible. What a talented man. So check it out. If you didn't hear what he said, Andy too, what did he say? Where can you find him?
You can probably on Sense and Shadows Paranormal and Andy, that guy.
All right. Well,
I'm sorry, but that was awesome. You said that last night.
Yeah, I'm the only one here that actually speaks English. Good luck with that. Sense and Shadows Paranormal on Facebook is where you can find Andy. When you see his lives, you can jump on there because mine crap out constantly. And that's the difference, too. We've been doing some comparisons. We believe they know the frequency of my phone compared to Andy's phone. There's a conversation to be had.
Yeah, I never have a problem.
And plenty of data to be collected. That's the interesting part of that. So anyways, check me out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Banter with Richie B. Check all of us out on Banter GB podcast, by the way, as I just listed for you guys. That's our show for tonight. I appreciate all of you, everybody on the side, for giving you great points. BMO, Benno, Goddess, birthday to Mary, D-Hood, of course, Sam, our executive producer, Gene, Curious Cryptids, BHB in the house. Good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for being here. Kurt W., all you guys, Mooncat, everybody. Squatch in Florida, what's his name? What? Scotty Martin, that's it. I spit it out. Thank you all for. I did it. If I forgot you, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I'm old and I forget shit. So, other than that, I'll leave you with this. I love you, baby Jack. I love you, mama. I see you, Ella girl. Whoa, Joe, get us out of here because that's what you do.
All right, sir. Well, thank you all for being on here. And remember, we are home of the boom.
Hit that
See
merch
you next
store.
time.
And don't forget, it's a dance party. Andy's about to dance. You guys just don't know it. He's dancing right now. Look at Andy dancing. Get it, Andy. Woo!
Potato!